Hi, I'm Sydney, and I'm here with Kate Hoot, Paige Graham, and Coach Larkin, and we're talking about girls basketball. So, compared to last season, do you think the team has improved?
I think the team has improved. I think this year our attitudes have stuck out to me the most. Everyone's always ready to practice.
Yeah, we've had a lot of good effort on the court. We've been really pushing ourselves to get better each and every day.
And I think every year is just a little bit different. We kind of transition in the summer and start with our new team and work on the things that we need to work on. So every year is a little bit different, but this group has a great attitude. They've been working really hard, so we're excited about the season.
Okay. So you have two seniors on the team. Do you think they play a big role on the court?
Absolutely. Absolutely. They play a huge role, not only on the court, but off the court as well. Their attitudes are great. They're a big part of our leadership in the locker room and things that we do off the court. So they're awesome girls, have very high character, which all of our girls are. So we're as excited about that as anything.
Do you think the freshmen have adjusted to different training and being in the environment with everybody?
I think it's a season-long process. It's not really something that they can adjust to in a matter of a week or a week and a half, and really not only for the freshmen but for the older girls as well. It takes a while to adjust and to get back into the flow of playing basketball. Several of our players are multiple sport athletes, so they're just getting into it and picking up basketball for the first time in a couple of weeks.
All right. How have you prepared for the season, coaches and players?
People coming in before school at like 6:30 and working on their game, staying after every day.
Yeah, we've had we had a bunch of scrimmages and play days leading up to the season, like during the summer. We just had, I think, 4 this past 2 weeks. So we've really been working to get game ready and seeing different game situations.
Have coaches done anything different this year or special?
I think every year, as the school year starts and the summer ends, we evaluate our team and just kind of plan and prepare for the season between the summer and when the season actually starts. So, yeah, we always use that time to plan and start getting ready for the season.
All right. Has training changed for the season for, different players evolving differently?
Kate, do you think you're taking on a different role?
I'd say I'm taking on a different role.
So what other things are you doing this year that you have not done in the past?
Probably my leadership. I have definitely had to step up a lot this season and be more of a vocal leader than show by example, which I kind of showed by example last year. And so it's been pretty cool to lead this team so far in the direction we all want to go in.
I've been working on I've been playing a different position than what I've been used to, so I've had to adjust to how to play that spot and learn what to do and what not to do. And then definitely, just like Kate said, stepping up more vocally, leadership, trying to get everyone on the same page, talk to everyone, get them ready for practice and for games.
What will be the hardest game that you think you'll play this season?
Well, I think we just kind of take it a game at a time and really try to focus on us and our improvement rather than our opponents. Who do we play tomorrow, girls?
Ourselves.
That's right. So we go into it with that mentality. We talk a lot about us doing things well and focus on our defense and our rebounding. And we always prepare for games and scout and things like that and look at what our opponent's trying to accomplish. But we're more concerned with what we're doing. So really, all games are big for us.
Okay. How did y'all finish last year overall? Was it a good record? Do you think you could do better?
I think there's always going to be room for improvement. We got to the Final Four last year. We finished 3rd, right? And we finished 3rd in the region play, but I definitely think we can take this team further than how we ended last year. We can definitely win the Final Four game. We can definitely go as far as our improvements allow us.
What excites you the most for this year and this team as well?
I'd probably say the relationships we're all going to build with each other. We spend about 6 to 7 days a week together. And, I mean, off the court, we have a great time, and on the court we do too. But most definitely the relationships that we build with our coaches and our teammates.
And as coaches, I would say the most exciting thing for us is just being able to coach these young ladies. Like I said, we have very high character young ladies. They're leaders in our school. They do what they're supposed to do in the classroom. They're a pleasure to coach. And anytime you have girls like we do in our program, it's an exciting environment. So we're looking forward to a great season.
All right. What do y'all hope to accomplish this year? Anything special or something?
I mean, I want us to get back to the Final Four and win it. I didn't like how we ended our last game last season. It always hurts to lose, but especially when you get so far. So I definitely think we can get to where we were and keep improving past that.
All right. That's it. Thank you for
right.
your time.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Winter Sports Kickoff Show here at the Crow's Nest in Green Hills. And tonight I'm here with the competition cheer team with Ellie Sutterth and Jalen Roark. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so the first question is for you, Ellie. So how many cheerleaders are on the competition cheer this year?
14. There's 14. Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot. How many, is there, any, special, freshmen or sophomores, or mostly a lot?
We have a lot of freshmen this year and a bunch of new sophomores this year that decided to join. There's only us 2 seniors, and we have a couple juniors, but the team is mostly underclassmen, so it's really fun to get to know all of them. And, yeah.
How many, cheers or dances do y'all have to learn for a competition cheer?
Well, in a competition routine, we have one dance, and we have a chant and a cheer that we do, and then we have different stunt sections and tumbling sections. It really varies on our choreography, but this year we have one dance and one cheer.
And before a meet, how do you guys get into a zone and just become focused? Okay, I'm gonna be performing with a bunch of people. I'm gonna be performing in front of a great Irish fan base community. How do you guys get in the zone like that?
We usually do prayer and break it down because we have our own breakdown, and then we motivate each other and just go around and tell everyone you got it, you can do this.
We like to hype each other up, give everyone some motivation, and just encourage everyone to do their best.
All right, and then finally, y'all are seniors, and then y'all are gonna be gone next year, and probably maybe do some cheer in college or something. What's your advice for for rising girls who want to do cheerleaders from football or cheer competition? What will be y'all's advice to them?
Well, I've improved so much, and I would honestly tell them just don't give up. It's gonna be a hard journey, but you can get through it and be the best you can possibly do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ellie Sutterth and Jalen Roark, seniors of the competition cheer team girls, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, coming up next, we have wrestling by Jack Ron with Coach Simpson. Stay tuned for that here on the 2019 Winter Sports Kickoff Show.
Welcome back to Behind the Crest Winter Sports Kickoff Show. I'm here with Coach Simpson, the wrestling head coach. Coach, taking a look at last year's team, the strength of the team was mainly in the senior class. Who do you see stepping up this year to fill in for theirs?
Well, we've got several seniors this year. Lawrence Matson and Ja'Cory Miller were two juniors last year that placed second in the state. They returned. Parker Peterson will be a junior. He was a state runner-up. He's also back. So those three are, along with Calvin, Eason, probably have the best shot on our team to hopefully this year maybe win a state championship.
Yes, sir. I understand the standard and expectation every year is a state championship. How do you see your team getting there?
Nothing less. Every year we start, we know what the goal is, and we try to practice as hard as we can, and it'll never change. It's state championship or bust.
Yes, sir.
So.
What programs across the state do you see challenging you this year?
Baylor obviously won it last year. They returned 4 state champions. On paper, they've got the best team, but wrestling season's a long season. You never know with injuries, and some kids get better that you don't expect, and so we're going to try to find a way.
Yes, sir. Games aren't played on paper.
No, they're not.
In your opinion, how important is the success of the varsity team and the upperclassmen to JV players who don't necessarily play until their junior year? Does it help them see the future and how they can be?
Yeah, like in practice, the younger kids sometimes will go with the older kids, and hopefully those older kids are showing the younger kids how to practice, because really if you don't know how to practice, you won't succeed in wrestling. It takes a lot of discipline, a lot of intensity. You got to practice hard. Kids that get it, they'll win. If they don't ever buy into how hard it is to practice, then they don't give themselves a chance to win.
Yes, sir. Good luck this season.
Appreciate it.
In the state title.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's take it.
Hello, and I'm back with some announcements before the last interview. Tomorrow, the boys bowling team will take on Montgomery Bell Academy at the Hermitage Lanes at 3:30 p.m. Basketball season starts this week with the Irish taking on Harpeth High School. The junior varsity girls will play at 3:30 p.m. and the boys and the varsity boys will be playing at 7:30 p.m. Come out and support the Irish. This weekend, the swimming team will be at the Macaulay Invitational in Chattanooga. Good luck, Irish swimmers. That's all the announcements I have for today. Now, coming up next, our last interview, which is the boys basketball team. Enjoy.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Crow's Nest here for the final interview of the night. I'm here with the boys basketball team with seniors Isaac Vandenberg, Luke Godowski, and head coach Bontrager. Boys, thank you so much, guys.
Thanks for having us out.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. All right, so the first question for you guys is: I've seen you guys been working with Coach K and all that. How has that helped you guys prepare for this season?
I think it's helped a lot. I honestly wish we would have had a freshman year to begin with, but I mean, she's helped a lot with just getting stronger, and as she says, don't be a mental marshmallow.
I agree. And Coach, what have you seen as a result of the boys working with Coach K?
She's really good about flexibility and conditioning, and I think she's done a really, really good job with that. And I see a difference in how we move and stuff. So I've really been happy.
All right, so how have you guys besides conditioning, and I've seen y'all practice, y'all been Coach Bontrager, you've been working the boys really hard, and I think that's very important because you're in a situation where it comes down to whoever plays a better game wins. So how does that work?
Well, we try to practice hard, knowing that if we practice really well, then hopefully it'll turn into the game and do the same thing in the game. We've been banged up a little bit here to start the season with Zito being out a little bit. Pfeiffer hurt his finger, but everybody Parker's Urban's out right now. So, but they're working really hard, and hopefully it'll pan out tomorrow night. We'll play really well.
All right, the next question is for you, Luke. So you guys communicate with each other, whether it's plays and all that. How does that help the teammates on the floor?
Well, I think it helps a lot. Just everybody being on the same page and everything, and it comes a lot from being off the court, just being so close with everybody off the court too, just knowing what everybody's about to do and before they do it.
And finally, y'all are seniors, and some of y'all are not going to be here next year. What's your advice for new players wanting to play on the basketball team with head coach Bontrager?
Just work as hard as you can. Just give your all the time in the classroom, on the court, off the court. Everything you do, just do it to the best of your ability, and it'll work out.
All right, well, gentlemen, thank you, and wish you guys the best of luck of your season.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And, folks, that's going to do it here tonight at the Crow's Nest. We want to thank the Crow's Nest for allowing us to be here tonight. Would have not been a success without them. Also want to thank our interviewers, Madeline Parker, Sydney Bixby, myself, Alex Otto, and Matthew Beacom, and Jack Rawling for doing this. You guys smashed it out here tonight. Well, from myself, Father Ryan, and the athletes here, thank you guys so much. I'm Tyler Fernandez. We will see y'all in the spring. That'll do it for the 2019 Winter Sports Kickoff Show.
Thank you.